From the National Newsroom of the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White. Canadian astronaut Jeremy Hansen is just moments away from the scheduled launch of a historic mission to the moon. Hansen and 3 other astronauts on Artemis II are set to take off from Florida's Kennedy Space Center. Canadian Press Washington Bureau Chief Kelly Malone is there.
It'll be the first time that humans get close to the moon, this lunar launch, in more than 50 years since the Apollo missions. And also, because a Canadian is on board. Jeremy Hansen will serve as the mission specialist and be the first non-American to go, beyond the Earth space into this kind of deep space.
Hansen will serve as Artemis II's mission specialist on the 10-day trip. Ottawa plans to spend a record-setting $8 billion upgrading an Air Force base in central Labrador. It's part of a larger plan improving 4 key northern sites used by the NORAD military alliance. The other locations include Inuvik and Yellowknife in the Northwest Territories, as well as Iqaluit, the capital of Nunavut. Canada will be present for UK-led talks this week, focused on reopening the Strait of Hormuz. The Iran war has disrupted shipments of key energy commodities, throwing global oil prices into chaos. Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand says Ottawa has not decided what it could contribute just yet.
We will be involved in addressing the choke point on energy and trade that is presented by the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. And that could include vessels, demining expertise, intelligence, cyber capacities.
Anand's just returned from Saudi Arabia, where she met with top officials to discuss ways to reduce tensions in the Middle East. She also personally thanked the Saudis for helping some 300 Canadians evacuate the region. The first phase of Ottawa's gun buyback program has tallied more than 67,000 firearms. That's less than half the government's estimate. Prohibited firearms and devices must be disposed of or deactivated by the end of October, regardless of whether gun owners join the compensation program. Canada is giving Ukrainians who fled war in their country another year to apply for work permit extensions. Ukrainians who arrived before March 31st last year now have until next year to apply for extensions. Children's advocacy groups have asked YouTube to stop serving AI slop to kids.
Those low-quality artificial intelligence videos that are all over YouTube are a real problem, according to a coalition of children's advocacy groups called Fair Play. They've told YouTube and its parent company Google that such content harms children's development by distorting their sense of reality and hijacking their attention, thereby extending their time online. They're also asking for a ban on any AI-generated videos on YouTube's children's channel, YouTube Kids. YouTube claims there's very little AI slop on YouTube Kids, and parents always have the option to block channels. Sherry Preston, ABC News.
This is the Canadian Press. In sports, the Toronto Blue Jays lost today's afternoon game against the Colorado Rockies 2-1. The Jays went 4-2 as they closed out their season-opening homestand. Toronto starter Kevin Gausman struck out 10 batters, giving him 21 in 2 games. Just one Canadian NHL team in action tonight. The last-place Vancouver Canucks visit the league-leading Colorado Avalanche. It's a busy night in the Professional Women's Hockey League with 3 games on the schedule. The Montreal Victoire hosts the Vancouver Golden Eyes. Fans in Calgary get to see a battle for the final playoff spot as the 4th-place Ottawa Charge take on 5th-place Toronto Scepters. And the New York Sirens host 2-time defending champ Minnesota Frost. In basketball action, the Toronto Raptors play the second game of a back-to-back tonight as they host the Sacramento Kings. And Matt Dunstone's Canada squad picked up its 5th straight win at the World Men's Curling Championship. Canada beat Switzerland 8-7 this morning, putting Canada into a 4-way tie for first place. From the Canadian Press, I'm Jason White.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to follow and subscribe. For more of today's top stories, visit thecanadianpressnews.ca.